This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. We're super pumped up to welcome on one of the newest Nebraska football recruits, Hayes Miller, to the pod. Hayes, welcome on, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate you coming on, man. We're super pumped up. Got to ask, what's life been like since you committed to be a Cornhusker?
Shoot, it's just been getting everything ready to get up there as soon as I can so I can get the grind started.
Yeah, when are you planning on getting here?
I'm moving up there tomorrow actually, but yeah, we'll get a little time off and then start stuff on the 15th.
So you're moving in quick. Let's go. Because you committed, how many days ago did you commit?
Um, I think
Like
it was a week ago.
about a week and you're already coming down.
I know, yeah. Crazy. Moved so fast.
Moving fast. That's awesome. Well, we're super pumped to have you. So wanted to start off kind of going back to the beginning for you. You know, growing up, did you always want to play football? Was that always your goal?
Yeah, I really started taking it serious about seventh, eighth grade, but where I was first living at, I was in like a small little town, and so like there wasn't really a lot of opportunities to train and like really work on my craft.
Got you. So where'd you grow up in? Was it Kansas?
No, I moved to Kansas my senior year, but before that, I was in a small town called Palmyra, Missouri. It's like on the border of Illinois and Missouri, pretty much.
So you played a little bit of high school football in Missouri and then played high school football in Kansas?
I played 3 years in Missouri, and then my senior year, I came over to Kansas.
Was there a big difference that you noticed between the two states? Was one more fun to play in?
Yeah, just coming from like a rural school in Missouri and then going to Kansas and like Kansas City area, going from 2A to 5A, and the structure was a lot different and stuff like that.
For sure. Was there a moment kind of growing up where you thought that football could really take you somewhere, or was this kind of a later thing for you in life?
Well, I thought I could be something when I was coming into high school and stuff because since I was in a rural area, there weren't too many people that were trying to play football like how I was.
So you played high school football and then you went to JUCCO for 1 year. Is that right?
Yep, JUCO straight out of high school. Yep.
What was JUCO football like for you?
Man, it's just like you're just like thrown in there right into the fire, and everyone's won the same goal, but like we know we're not going to be there for that long, so everyone's just grinding, trying to take people's spots and stuff like that. It's a different animal.
Pretty competitive, like on the team, I would assume, because like you gotta play, you gotta get playing time if you want to go somewhere else.
But yeah, you got to get in there, and like some people only need so much film, and they're just everyone's trying to get on the field and get out as quick as possible, especially like in a small town like Coffeyville. There's not a lot to do. Everyone's coming from like big cities most of the time, all over the country, and they're stuck in a small town in Kansas. So
That's fair.
Yeah, so I think you got the offer to walk on like the 11th and committed on the 22nd. Did you have kind of like a couple schools in mind that you were super interested, or was it like whoever wanted to give you a shot, that's who you're gonna, go?
no, I just wanted an opportunity. I had a bunch of camps lined up, and like I just wanted an opportunity to be able to show what I got, and so yeah.
How'd the recruiting process go for you when you started talking to Nebraska? Like how did that process go for you?
Well, um, after the camp, the next day they called me and then gave me that PWO, and then after that, it was just talking to them about it, setting up a date so my parents could see what the campus was like and stuff like that from that aspect. But
Did the coaches contact you like through the school, or was it more like camp oriented? Did you go to camps and get seen there?
it was strictly camp. They some they didn't know me before I went to camp, and the only reason I went up there is because I went to the Lindenwood camp a couple days prior, and the running backs coach and linebackers coach were up there, and they saw me and they wanted me to come up to their camp. So I was like, all right, might as well.
There you go. So you went to Nebraska camp and then did you get offered there?
I went on a little tour, saw the facilities and stuff like that, and then I was like, oh, I guess we'll see if anything happens, comes out of it. And then the next day, that's when things started rolling.
What was your first interaction with Coach Rule?
It was pretty cool. He came up to me and he said we were doing one-on-ones, and he had me run a route, and he was throwing to me, and he threw me a good ball and I caught it. So
He throw a good spiral?
yeah, a little behind, but it was there. For a first throw, it was good.
You made the play.
Yeah, all good.
So coming from JUCO and then getting the preferred walk-on spot, is there a little bit of like extra chip on your shoulder with that? Like knowing you know, probably have all the talent to get a full scholarship?
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a little chip on my shoulder just because I mean I didn't get the opportunity like that everyone gets. I had to take a different route like that, and I didn't post crazy stats in JUCO. So I mean, I got to show that I'm supposed to be there and that I can fit in with everyone around me.
How did the visit process work? Like, was it after you committed that you got to go on a visit, or was it before?
I didn't commit before I went on the visit. I went on the visit the next Monday, after that camp, so my parents could see the stuff and like stuff like that. But I wasn't gonna commit before because my parents they wanted to make sure that everything was good and everything was looking good and stuff like that.
Absolutely. What was your visit like? I know our pride is our facilities. Like, they're insane. Were you blown away?
Gosh, like I literally don't think there's anywhere better in the country. Like it was literally insane. Like some of the stuff is like you feel like you're in a sci-fi film or something like that. It's crazy.
It's got to be different coming from JUCO to one of the best
Yeah.
facilities in the nation.
It is unreal. Like going from the weights that we had, like some rusty weights or something like that, to like this high class facility and like having like one trainer for the entire sports department to literally just everyone there and stuff like that. All the stuff that you can utilize and stuff like that.
What's Coach McGuire like? Have you interacted with him much? And what's his plan for you this year and then moving forward?
Yeah, I love him. He's a great guy, and we've been talking a lot. And he just, I'm more than likely going to be on the red shirt just so I can be in the system for a year and just like actually build on something and get coached the right way and all those good things. But yeah, just see where I go, get there, and see what I can do really because I haven't seen too much.
Yeah.
Do you like how he's younger and we've kind of talked to other wide receivers and they kind of like how he's younger, kind of closer to, college guys' age instead of, somebody who's 40 or 50 that's hasn't played in a while or, it seems like McGuire's out there on the practice field running routes with you guys. Like, does that kind of have a good impact when it's a younger guy that, has a ton of energy and all that stuff?
That's a huge deal. Like definitely more relatable, and he can definitely understand us more and like what our thought process is because he was in that position not too long ago.
Yeah, I have one just kind of about JUCO. I know there's kind of that common misperception that guys maybe don't have like the ability to get to that next level, and that's why they're in a JUCO. But from all the guys we've talked to, whether it's baseball or football, it's the guys are just as talented. Maybe they just didn't get a shot. What's it kind of like in JUCO? Like what's like a normal practice look like? Kind of what was your experience like?
Well, it's just like, yeah, first of all, I think like people have the ability. It's all about getting that opportunity. Like there's so many people that have it. I mean, granted, there's some guys that come there and it's like, okay, all right, maybe this isn't the right thing, but there's so many guys that have the ability and just can show out. But yeah, I mean, I think it's could be pretty similar, just like obviously not the same facilities or maybe drills and stuff like that, but I mean, I feel like we worked pretty hard and like we had it pretty hard on us to be able to get stuff done and like it definitely was not easy.
All right, I got one more question for you. I like to ask all the recruits that we have on a chance to pump up Husker Nation a little bit. What is Husker Nation getting in Hayes Miller?
They're getting a guy that's gonna work super hard and just go and try to be the best that I can be and just go out there and try to make some plays for you guys and just have a good time doing it.
Heck yeah. That's what we want to hear. That's awesome.
Love that.
Love it, man. All right, Hayes, thank you so much for coming on, man. We can't wait to see you in a Husker jersey here soon. It's going to be great.
Can't wait.
Another week, and we're going to bring back something that we haven't done in a while. It's been a while. The Down Bads of the Week. Trevor mentioned it last week. We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Fan favorite.
It's the name of the show.
I mean, yeah, the show
It is the name of the show.
I don't know why we got away from it.
No, I honestly forgot about it. If we're being honest. Oops. Yeah, we're still going. Yeah, I forgot about it, but we're going to bring it back. So who wants to start?
I can.
Yeah, go for it.
My Down Bad is America. Not a political podcast by any means, but
No. sometimes.
Sure. The debate was last week, and I didn't watch much of it, but pretty much caught all of it via Twitter, or X, excuse me. And it did not look good for America.
No.
It's just, we said it in 2020. How does it come down to these two? Nothing changed. And we're back down to Biden and Trump, and just not the most intelligent guys in the world. Biden can barely put together a sentence. Trump just says whatever comes to his mind.
Yep.
So not a good look at all.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what side you're on. It's just not good.
You can't be.
I feel like people are
thrilled
going to
with it.
vote based on who they like the least, like who they hate more.
Who they hate the
least.
most.
Yeah, who they hate the most. They're going
Who they
to
hate
vote
the
the
least.
opposite way.
Who they hate the least.
Yeah.
Or
Whether you dislike, you're going to vote for the other guy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. There you go. Good
There
one,
we
Trevor.
go. Yeah, thanks.
I think they spent more time talking about golf handicaps than
Yeah,
they
that was
did
awesome.
about-
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
I
those
love
things on
that.
X where it's like the match and the winner gets the Oval Office.
Yes.
That'd be
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Need that to happen.
That would be electric. But that'd be the most
then-
watched
Oh yeah.
television event of
Oh.
all time.
Yeah. Biden's trying to take a shot at Trump, saying like, "Yeah, we'll play, but you can carry your own clubs." I'm like, I don't know if you could either, Joe.
There's no way Joe
No
could
way
carry
Joe
his
could
own
carry his
clubs.
That's not the hill to die on. If you're
No.
Biden carrying your clubs, that's when you lost the argument.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah. Yeah. America down bad.
It was a struggle to watch.
It was.
Like, I mean, it was funny, but it was just
It was entertainment.
they didn't answer the questions. It was just
Yeah.
It is nice to see America finally uniting over one thing.
True.
That these
Yeah.
guys are both idiots. So
It's
not
fair.
something
finally
you
got some
thought-
unity.
That is
Yeah.
fair.
You didn't think there was going to get a lot of unity from a presidential debate, but kind of got it where
Yeah.
What's the third party? It's like
independent.
there's
Or,
like a.
the Green Party. That's not a
Yeah.
thing anymore, I don't think.
It's a good time to be whatever that party is, though, because
True.
steal
there's a
some
They're
third
up
votes.
candidate.
good.
If there's a third candidate, they might have a chance.
It's RFK.
Third parties are up
is
good.
the third candidate. But apparently he did like an alternate where he was like answering the questions and it wasn't much better.
Mm.
You like couldn't really understand. It sounds like he just like has something in his mouth when he's talking.
Yeah.
If there was a good candidate that just popped up like right now that was actually good, I bet they'd win.
Probably.
Well, now there's all these theories about like, is Biden actually going to run?
Yeah, people
Is
are
he
saying
gonna
the
be-
Democrat did that on purpose because they knew Biden would flop and it'd give him time to find somebody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
That's
Which-
a theory. Which would be smart
Not
by
bad.
them.
Not
And,
bad
like,
theory. Not bad
the-
plan.
Theory is like they didn't want to put someone out to like slaughter because I mean Trump does well in these because he just makes fun of the other person
Mm-hmm.
and like that gets the MAGA crowd riled up. So like if you just put out Biden, no, he's not going to do great, and then you just slide somebody else in.
Yeah.
Who knows if that's actually going to happen? That's all X conspiracies, but
Mm-hmm. I got a quick down bad. The down bad is myself as well as the Dallas Cowboys because CD came out and said if he doesn't get his, I don't know what, I think he wants $32 million. If he doesn't get it, he's requesting a trade.
He probably wants to be the highest paid.
Yeah.
So he probably wants to beat Jefferson. I'm
Probably
sure.
does. And if Jerry lets CD walk, I'm still a fan. I'm still a hardcore fan.
Sound like some hesitation there.
Yeah,
That's a generational talent. You can't let
Yeah.
him go.
they won't.
Especially with, I mean, you got one more year of Dak, and then who knows what'll happen next year. But you can't let him walk. If they do, I'll be very upset. Fandom, it will still be there, but I will be.
it's just tough to it would be tough to get excited, I feel like.
Yes, it'd be tough for me to watch games knowing that we could have had CD out there, and we have.
Well, week 1 rolls around and you're going to say they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, yeah, that'll happen for sure. But
Part of being a fan.
part of being a
Right.
fan, yep. I'll be all in, but right now, if they let him walk, I'll be down bad. So that's my down bad. Someone.
My down bad is also the USA, but for a different reason. The U20 football team is kind of on a skid here. We lost to Japan 41-30, and then we lost to Austria 32-25.
I didn't know Japan played football.
Also didn't know we had a U20 football team.
Yeah.
But you would think like you could get all these, maybe not like the 5 stars, but maybe like some 3 and 4 stars out there that could compete. But
Are we normally good at the Olympics in football?
I think it's new, isn't it?
Is this the first
No
year?
idea.
I think it's the first year.
Oh, wow. So we're just coming out.
Was this like qualifying for it or what?
Well,
I
thought
assume so.
'Cause
I thought
Olympics
they were
Is it
playing
flag football?
started.
this
No,
was
it's
tackle.
Tackle.
Oh.
Because I think they're doing flag football in one of the Olympics.
Yeah, they are.
Flag
And
football,
We're
I
having,
think's in the Olympics. I don't know.
and we're having like a lot of
NFL
studs.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NFL guys want to play in it.
Yeah.
It's like we'll do well in that, but it's just not a great.
Not a great look.
No, like football is USA.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not like our U20 basketball team where like all these foreign countries have all these
Right.
studs that are like up and coming. But that was just shocking to see those two
Yeah.
scores
Yeah.
the past 2 weeks.
That was bad. USA down bad in two aspects.
Yeah.
Not great.
All right, my down bad, former Husker AD Trev Alberts. We talked about A&M last week with the College World Series. As people know now, their coach left for Texas. But
Mhm.
before he left, he asked, Trev had a meeting with him and was like, hey, how are things going? Like, what are you concerned about? How can we, keep you basically? And he told him his concerns, and then Trev was like, well, you can go if you want. It's pretty much what he said. He's like, if you're not happy, go elsewhere.
Yeah.
And in Texas, and then he leaves for Texas, and then Trev tweets out like, we wish him well, and he got a ton of hate for that. Texas is a different ball game, Trev.
You gotta be smart.
You don't wish people well.
They've also lost a ton of their whole starting lineup is gone
Yeah.
now. What's that guy's name? Violetta or something like that.
Lavalette. Yeah,
He's going to Texas, possibly.
possibly.
He's being recruited
Yeah,
to go there, so they are definitely down bad.
yeah. I don't think he'll make it down there very long.
Hey, Trev.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't think he'll.
I think a lot is riding on football for him.
Yeah.
If they come out and they're 9-3, like
But
You
he
don't-
doesn't like NIL, is the thing. Like, when he was at Nebraska, he didn't like NIL. And NIL is huge in Texas. Like,
A&M has
the biggest,
the biggest
Yeah.
one of
NIL.
the biggest NIL programs. Like,
because you have all the oil money guys.
yeah, you
Yeah.
got to embrace that. Like,
Gotta
they're going
use
to
it
tell
your
you what. You
advantage.
can't tell the boosters what to do down there.
Yeah,
Like, they're going to tell you what to do.
exactly.
And if he doesn't embrace that, he's going to be out.
I think they're top 25 in NCAA, aren't they? Rankings?
Probably.
They were like hardest places to play.
Oh, maybe that's what I saw.
Colorado is somehow
Yeah,
one of the
that's
top
a
team.
that's a discussion for another day.
It's just a
But
glaze.
I will
fest.
go in on that if at some point.
Next week. We'll
Yeah, dive into that. All right, down bads. They're back.
Brought it back.
4 good ones.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, logo game. I have a logo game set up. Who wants to play today?
I would.
Trevin?
Trevin and Peters. Have them go at
Trevin
it.
and Peters.
I'll take the week off.
All right, Chris wants a week off after getting his ass beat last week.
Yeah.
You did well.
You did.
I actually did pretty well.
He did.
I mean,
I was impressed.
Can't believe I didn't know where Air Force was.
Yeah.
That was
a
yeah,
tough
that was
look.
a tough one.
I was cringing there when I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, that was tough. Should know where our military
Yeah,
schools are at.
You probably should know that. That's okay. All right, logo game, how it works. I'm going to show you guys 5 college logos. You got to tell me what team it is and what state they reside in. I'm going to start with Trevin.
Can you move that?
Was.
Can't see it.
I was literally moving it.
That'd be
Egregious.
Syracuse, and they're in New York.
Correct and correct. All right, Peters.
2-0.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
We struggle with that.
You're welcome.
That is Marquette.
Correct.
Oh boy.
Your hands are off the screen. There you go.
Wisconsin. I don't know.
That is
why
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct.
They just completely blanked.
Some of those easy ones, you're just like,
You're
For
like,
some
is
reason, I was
that
thinking
right?
like Northeast, but then
Yeah,
well, I mean, Northeast is always a good
Yeah.
guess
it is.
most of the time.
Or one of the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Trevin.
That is Tulane.
Correct.
They're in Louisiana.
That is correct. Good poll. All right, Peters.
that would be Georgetown.
Correct.
They're in DC.
That is correct.
Nice.
Great,
Good call.
great pull there. We tripped Marsh up on that last week, the DC one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Trevin?
Believe that's Grambling State.
Correct.
I want to say Georgia.
Not Georgia.
Is it Alabama?
Not
Is it
Alabama.
Louisiana?
It is Louisiana.
Yeah, I knew it was
Good
all
job,
those
Chris.
Southern schools.
Good job, Chris.
One for me.
One for Chris. All right.
5-4.
Jordan.
Would be Youngstown State,
Correct.
Ohio.
Correct.
Dang it.
6-5.
6-5.
Peters came to play.
Yeah.
He's balling out. Trevin.
Is that Hofstra?
Not Hofstra.
I have no clue. Pass.
Passes. It is North Florida.
North Florida. Well, they're in Florida.
They are in Florida. I believe they're an FCS school.
6-6.
Hofstra?
Not Hofstra. All right, Jordan. 6-6.
Yep. Don't have 6 fingers. Can't count anymore. Sheesh. Well, you ought to get the state.
Yeah.
Is that NYU?
Not NYU.
That's what I was going to guess.
Just a complete guess.
I think I know their initials, but I don't think I know the name.
I should have said this earlier. I think this is an alternate because their actual logo has
Yeah.
the name in it.
What is their name? Do we take initials?
You can. There's no initials in this, though.
Oh, really? Oh, it's going to kill me. I know it. It's like... Is it LIU?
Not LIU.
No.
Good guess. Columbia.
Columbia. Okay, I wasn't going there.
Well, that would be New York.
That is New York.
Oh, boy.
7-6.
7-6. Trevin? Another FCS school. I'll say that.
FCS school.
We got to dig deep here.
It's not Loyola. Or not Liberty. That's what I was thinking. Is it Loyola something?
It's not Loyola something.
Just a complete guess. Is it Longwood?
Not
Is
Longwood.
it Lindenwood?
Nope. It is Lafayette College.
Lafayette. Louisiana?
Nope.
Is it Alabama?
Pennsylvania.
Never heard of that school in my
Sheesh.
life.
Nope. Never seen that logo. Ever.
All right, Jordan. What do we got? 7-6?
7-6
Ooh.
Jordan.
Trevor needs a steal.
Never needs a steal.
I think I know it, but it's going to give a... Yeah.
Jordan can play some strategy here. Just try and go for the state, maybe.
Pass. I have no clue.
Passes.
Can't even
Yeah,
think
if
of
I'm
this.
right, you're going to get the state. Is it Western Carolina?
It is Western Carolina.
It's a good pull.
Is it north or south?
No.
That's good
I
point.
actually don't know, so... This is
Now
the game
all
right
the
here.
pressure.
It comes down to
7
this.
7. If
Comes
he
down to
guesses it wrong,
this.
Carolina, Trevin's gonna get the other one.
Could just punt. Play for the tie? No.
Nope.
No
I wouldn't do
ties.
North
that.
Carolina.
What'd you say?
North Carolina.
It is North
Dang it.
Carolina.
Oh, we got
It
it.
is North Carolina.
That's crap.
Wow.
That was an incredible logo game. Came down the wire. Jordan gets it done.
Lafayette.
That one was tough. That was. I was
Lafayette.
searching for one, but
What is LIU? They're the Sharks.
Yeah, they're a shark. Yeah,
I'm
like
pretty
they're
sure
like
they're-
light blue and yellow. I
yeah,
think.
that was their colors.
Yeah.
And I know they're in New York. What school was it?
Lafayette.
Lindenwood kind of looks like
LIU's
that.
Long Island.
Long Island, yeah.
No, Lindenwood wasn't that. What was the one before?
Lafayette? No.
Lafayette.
Lafayette. No, it was a different. Which
Columbia.
one? It was Columbia.
Oh,
yeah.
Columbia.
Theirs is just a C, isn't it?
No,
Is
it's that lion thing.
Oh,
But
it
it's
is.
just the lion.
Columbia?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it does say Columbia on it. So.
Dang it.
Yeah, good logo game. All right, I think that's all we got. Any closing final remarks?
Great interview.
Great interview.
Yeah.
Hayes, what a guy.
I have a potential bonus down bad.
Ooh,
Ooh.
okay.
It'd be me and my wife Tava.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
We're going on our long-awaited honeymoon down in Cancun, leaving on Friday. There's a hurricane expected to hit Mexico on
Ooh.
Friday.
Yikes.
It's supposed to say south of where we're at, but there's some like, I don't know, the hurricane's like it's a line, and then there's extended areas where I think it's just like rain and winds, but it won't hit it hard.
So you'll
Has like
still
the
go-
resort said anything
we'll
you
still
guys or
go-
anything? Like,
The path is like our resort's here, and the path ends like right here.
Mm.
Not the direct path, but there's like it gets wider, so I don't know. It's right when we're getting there, so we're hoping flights are okay.
yeah.
A little
Could be
nervous.
It'd be brutal.
Could be a very not fun flight.
Yeah,
Bumpy flight.
so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Could be a bump. Oof, yeah, I would hate that.
Yeah,
Turbulence.
a little nerve
I
wracking.
hate the turbulence. Hate the turbulence.
Yeah.
Well, we're hoping it goes well for you.
Hurricane Barrel. Get out of here.
Barrel?
Barrel.
They're on bees?
Beryl.
It hit Grenada today.
Yeah, it's hitting the
Wherever that
Caribbean
is.
really hard right now.
Thanks for that, Chris.
Yeah, no.
Well, I was
just
looking
seen
up
it.
down bads, and I wasn't gonna do Grenada.
Hit Grenada.
I mean, it's just what the news said. That's the only reason I knew it.
Oh. Well, yeah. Hopefully
Yeah,
that.
tough
Hopefully it
luck.
misses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll clear
Nah,
up.
It'll pass.
Yeah,
It'll pass.
It'll miss.
It'll clear
just
up.
some rain.
Little
Yeah.
buff.
Just some rain.
Some light rain. Light winds. You'll be fine.
Fine.
All right. This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. I'm Dylan.
Peters.
I'm Chris.
Trev.
Have yourselves a top 10 week.